talk it out. Look how I just bossed it out. Now come on, baby, why you bugging? We can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no, I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video, and we here to discuss why the hell Drew is lying. The people is saying you lying, and that you orchestrated all of this. Now, I do think you're a little slow, but I'm trying to squint my eye to see how slow you really are. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14, episode 2, and Drew is just whatever. Let's get into it. So the episode opens up, Sonya is at home with her mom. She's opening up a new pot set, and she's introducing us to her sister. Her sister is a hairstylist, and her mom is her manager. We find out that Sonya got 9 people living in that one house. Now, I know the house is big, but how big is it? Apparently, it's Sonya, her husband, her sister, her husband, the mama, the daddy. They got her child, the other girl child, or maybe she got a couple of children. Either way, it's 9 people, and that was just too much for me. It was too much. Well, child, they go to talking about patties, patties. I don't know if that's how you call them, but they start talking about patties because mama went back to Jamaica and got some authentic patties. See, I get that. I'm from New Orleans. There's certain things you got to go back home to get that they ain't got nowhere else. But baby mama was saying, look, y'all not going to eat out this box. I got everybody in their box, whatever the case may be. Sonya's sister's over there like, look, I just got here, but I don't know how this about to be living with all these people. This is a lot going on. They in there arguing about patties, girl. But Sonya mama said, this is for your daddy. This is his box. That's your box. Don't play. Don't act crazy. Ain't about to do all that. Sonya asks her sister how she's feeling about being there. And the mama gets upset because basically Sonya's sister was just like, I'm trying to figure it out, girl. And Sonya's sister was like, wait, she asked me. You can't get mad about her asking me something and I'm responding. Like, what is you doing, mama? And she was like, see, this is what I didn't want to deal with. This right here. But see, Sonya's sister, you better than me because she couldn't have paid me to move in the house with her husband, and my mom and daddy. Shit. I get you want your family down there in Atlanta, Sonya, but you couldn't have paid me to do it. Say what I said. We over at Chateau Charade. Now listen, I know it took the age of your teenage child for Chateau Charade to get up and running. But when I tell you Chateau Charade is way up and running fast, it's up and running fast. Baby, Chateau Charade is here to stay. The girls are going to gag. I don't care if it took Chateau Charade 38 years. A lifetime. Chateau Charade is up, child. So Chateau Charade in the kitchen with her mama Thelma. And I'm like, oh, it's good to see Thelma. I remember she was missing. I guess they found her. So Mama Thelma is in the kitchen with Chateau Charade, or in the kitchen of Chateau Charade. And Charade is basically in there saying that she got Kenya coming over. The mama said, well, you want me to cook? What she eat? And she was like, girl, I don't know, child. She was skinny as hell. That's that Dancing with the Stars. She ain't eating. She's stressed out. And in my mind, I was like, why are you inviting Kenya of all people? Like, Kenya? But then it turns out she said, you know, she wanted Kenya to come because Kenya was throwing shade at her at the housewarming she gave because the basement wasn't finished. So when Kenya knocks at the door, guess where they go? Straight down to the basement. You know, Chateau Charade has been upgraded because the basement is finished. Oh, but she wants Kenya's jaw to hit the floor when she go down them stairs. So they go down them stairs and baby, it's a lounge, it's a bar, it's a spa, it's all. Baby, Chateau Charade has come and is here to stay. The girls gonna gag. They gotta gag. I don't care how long it took. I'd have been steadfast with it too. Because girl, Chateau Charade is to the boys. Even to the point where Kenya said, girl, I can't even say nothing shady. Bitch, your house is nice. Bitch, the basement is hit. Okay, it's lit. What is we saying? And you know when Kenya don't have nothing to say, it look good. It look good. So they sit down. And basically, Charade starts to talk to Kenya about the gala. And girl, Kenya asks her how she liked it. Charade said she should have wore some of her She by Charade joggers because it was just a hot ass mess. And I said, yeah, I don't know about all that. I get it. It wasn't what you thought, but it wasn't giving She by Charade joggers. But they laugh and kiki over that. And Charade brings up that what Marlo said to them about Kenya. So basically, Sheree was like, yeah, girl, because Marlo said you was talking all that stuff, but the gag is when you was living in that one-bedroom apartment with the white refrigerator, and Kenya goes, well, what's wrong with the white refrigerator? Listen, it took me a little while to catch up, but I caught up now. That means you haven't arrived. Section 8 level, you know what I mean? I guess, I don't know, but that means you haven't arrived. And then she says, well, she also stated that you used to borrow Lisa Ray or rent Lisa Ray's Range Rover. And she goes, girl, I don't even know Lisa Ray like that. Girl, the producers, Bessie, they did a picture up with her and Lisa Ray. I was like, Kenya. But either way, Kenya was like, Marlo always got something to say. Like, it's just always, we just all had questions about what's going on. I don't really understand, why she's over here freaking out like that. Kenya said, didn't she just get her edges in? Didn't she have a Bosley hair plant so she can get her edges, girl? Shouldn't you be dealing with that? Called that girl, said that girl had chia pet surgery. Bitch, I fell through the floor. I was no more good when that girl said she had chia pet surgery. So her hair could go chia. If Kenya don't do nothing else, Kenya can read, baby. Say what I said. She should be on the reading rainbow. Kenya gonna read if she don't do nothing else, baby. But Kenya said she should be thanking the heavens and the doctor for implanting them chia edges. I'm just saying, you have bigger fish to fry. I love me some Marlo, but when a read is good, a read is good. But Sheree says she ended up getting Drew's phone because Drew left her gift bag, and she picked up the gift bag and then brings up the whole thing with the assistant. Her and Drew shares the same assistant because that's what she learned from Candy. So apparently the dude, Anthony, the flamboyant gay, the one Miss Candy girl, bird sucker, a legend, his messy ass is both of y'all's doggone assistant. And the people is saying, this is what Kenya was telling her. Kenya said the people is saying that he run around telling people you owe him money and you don't be paying him. Now, Sheree, this ain't the first person that said that, but he messy though. But I'm just saying, throwing that out there. Sheree had to let us know, baby, that's a lie, and the truth ain't in it because I don't even use him like that. I only use him when I need him, but he's not even a consistent assistant with me. Like, what? Like, what is he saying? But Kenya lets her know, girl, you watch out, because he over there telling Drew all your tea, telling Drew you don't pay him and all this stuff. You need to watch out. Now, what we do know about the bone collector, Miss Sheree, who gonna check me, boo? You know she gonna check Anthony, and I can't wait, because he just gives me too messy. That's them the gay boys I don't really deal with. Y'all, the ones that's too messy, oh Lord, keep them away. I don't deal with them. I don't deal with that level. Oh Lord, it just does something. Oh, I just can't do it. But yeah, Miss Who gonna check me, boo? Gonna check him. You got to know that. You got to know that. So she says basically she tells Kenya that Drew needs to be worried about her husband and the new assistant. I get it, but check Anthony, and then you need receipts to show that you done paid him. Because that he ain't the first person that said that. That's all I'm gonna say. So now we at Drew's house for dinner. She's got a chef in there. The food looked amazing. And they start talking about the gala, and Ralph says he had a great time because he hung out with Ty, a man of like-mindedness. And I'm like, well, what you mean? Because Candy let her man have another woman. Drew don't let you have one. So y'all not like-minded. Y'all not the same. Y'all not the same. It's just not giving the same. I'm just asking. But Drew lets Ralph know that Candy found the assistant's Instagram. And she goes, I thought I told you to fire her and not talk to her. He said, no, I said I was going to fire her. Never said I was going to not talk to her. And I'm going, what the hell? Like, what? Bitch, if I'm telling you to fire her, that means I don't want you to talk to her neither. Is it me? Like, what are we saying? But he goes, no, that's not what I said. What I said was, I must fire her. I'm just not going to talk to her. He was like, she said, so what does she look like? He was like, she's a 50-year-old woman. How do 50-year-old women look? Now in 2022, 50-year-old women don't look like 50-year-old women back when we was young. And they say the girl bad. That's what they say, the girl is bad. But he feels like Drew's been having issues with her since day one. Basically putting it on Drew. And says, he's going to be around women. Like, what else do you want me to do? She says, she gets in her confessional and the producer asks her, does she feel like he gaslight her? And she goes, no, none that I know of. And they ask her the definition. She's not sure, but when she looked it up, it was exactly what he does. Gaslight the shit out of her. That was exactly what he does. And so Drew was just like, wow, that's crazy. He does manipulate me to feel like my feelings are invalid. Yeah, and it looks like you ain't the first person he's been doing it with. It looks like that's his MO, child. if you ask me. Ralph asked Drew, so listen, if you don't want me to talk to her no more, all you gotta do is say, Ralph, don't talk to her no more. I might resent you because now you cutting off people that I'm cool with, but just say, don't talk to her no more. And she goes, well, I would never do that. I would. Don't talk to her no more. The fuck? What? What is it? What? Oh, wait. Is it just me? Don't talk to her no more. Don't. I said 3 times so you could appear in the mirror. Don't talk to her no more. Don't talk to her no more. Don't talk to her no more. But he just manipulated you to think you was the issue. Now you won't even tell a boy don't talk to her no more. Child, please. Girl, what is going on? Now listen, again, I keep having in the back of my mind that these people saying this is fake. If you need a story, Drew, because you don't really look like you're that interesting, if you need a storyline, just say that. Because otherwise, you look a damn fool. And if it is a ploy and some bullshit, is it worth it? Because you look a damn fool. If nobody ever told you before, Drew Sidora, you look a damn fool. Fat. I'm sorry, you just look a damn fool. It just, oh God. But she just wants him to respect the marriage, child. She ain't gonna tell him stop talking to him. She just said you need to respect the marriage. Girl, what respect? He telling the girl he gonna give her, the girl could give him a side. What? There ain't no respect, fat. Ain't none. So the next scene, Marlo and nephew is getting ready for homecoming. King is over there playing with her tea set with little Brooklyn. Her new man ain't there. He must be out of town. And Sheree talked to her daughter about her podcast, child. The daughter said, look, I don't talk to you about my podcast. I'll be talking about all type of stuff on sex, polygamy, positions. Didn't want to have that type of conversation with you. Oh, okay. Let's move on. Candy calls Brian, which is her stage or her play person, whoever she's doing this play with on Broadway, to talk about what's going on with the play. Well, Candy, there she goes introducing another business venture into the doggone show. That's her own purpose. I ain't mad at her. Get your money, fat. But she says that basically she's producing a play on Broadway, and they start reading the reviews, which is big because this is the only black play on Broadway, like all black cast, all black everything. So this is huge for Candy. Shout out to Candy and Brian and everybody on that play. They're reading the reviews. One person like it, another big person does. I don't know these people. But Candy's putting her coin behind it. Candy says she's putting all her coins behind this doggone thing. So they congratulate each other. Ty comes in and give her congratulations. And she says she basically feels overwhelmed. She says when Ty is away, it disrupts the flow of the house. But Ty was like, girl, you be gone months at a time for work. What is you saying? And she was like, yeah, but you know, Ty, I need you around and all that stuff. Matter of fact, you going to Miami. What you going out there for? Ty said to chill. Ty going to have him a good ass time. So they start talking about the stuff that need to be going on with the house. And they talk about his guest house and they go look down at the pool room. So basically, Todd has this condo in Jersey from him and his ex. His name never got taken off the lease or off the mortgage papers or whatever it was. And because of that, he just paid it out. So now he has a condo in Jersey. He's looking at it as this is a condo for both of us whenever we in town. Candy was like, child, I don't want no parts of that. Your ex was there. What I look like wanting to come down there to Jersey to sleep in their house and that was your ex house. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have cared. Oh, we got a new condo? Say less. But Candy feels like he's putting all his coin and time and investment into the doggone new condo and not much into the house. Ty said he done changed the flooring out by the pool. He doing all this stuff. Like, he's doing what he needs to do. It's not more here or more there. He's actually spreading himself around and making sure everything gets done. I don't know about that, Ty. I feel like you do probably spend more time in Jersey because you like to be away from your wife. But on the flip side, your wife like to be away from you too because she works a lot. So Ty goes, listen, that's our place. And she goes, no, that's not ours. That's yours. My name ain't on it. Ty said, my name ain't on this. He would have shut me up because your name ain't going on it, fat. But Ty let her know, look, you can have the key to it whenever you want, fat. Just let me know. Like, you know. Candy was like, look, we got the guest house. That's a mess. Pictures and everything all over, boxes. We got to start getting this stuff together. And Ty said, all right, girl, we going to get it together. Calm your nerves. Hold your muse in my Brian voice. We going to get it together, but don't act like that. Candy ain't hearing it. He was like, look, you want me to get rid of this pool room? She said, hell no. He was like, oh, okay. So the next scene, Marlo goes see Candy at her Halloween shoot. Candy's over there giving her Halloween shoot. And basically, Candy's, she had her witch costume, which was super dope. It was super, super dope. I don't know what it was for, if it was just for Halloween, but whatever it was cool. Candy lets us know that she knew Marlo from way back in the day because Marlo dated her, was it her brother-in-law or her brother? Who did Marlo date? One of her family members. Candy is congratulating Marlo for being a Monty. She loves this for Marlo. She feels like she's got another doggone thing going. And then she says, listen, I want to apologize for what happened at the gala. I just was trying to find out how you getting your cash and your coin. And Marlo even had to admit, girl, you've been doing that since the beginning. And Candy was like, yes, I'm still trying to figure out how you make your coin. Baby, Marlo said, this is what you do. You go back and tell the girls I do stripping on Monday at Magic City, and that's why I make my extra coin. I do private dances. Marlo, I wouldn't be surprised, but whatever. So Marlo's expressing to Candy that she feels like she created monsters with her nephews, because when she got them, they came from literally nothing, but she spoils them, designer, you know, all these nice things, Hermes, Bentley, getting dropped off and all this stuff. Candy's position is she don't believe that being black has to be synonymous with coming up from a struggle or being broke. So Candy's position is, listen, if you want to give your children nice things and all the other kids that they school got nice things, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you're perfectly well within your rights to do that and not feel guilty about it. I get it, but like Marlo said, listen, I got these churn with all this stuff set up to if something happened to me, they straight. But I don't believe they have the work ethics to keep it up. So I feel like there needs to be a balance. I'm not rich. However, I do feel like there definitely has to be a balance where the kids know to appreciate the nicer things or the finer things and know how to work hard to maintain them. That's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just how I feel. But yeah, that's where Marlo is on it. But Marlo goes, listen, you gotta come to the house, girl. You know, what's up? But Candy's like, yeah, you never invited me to the crib. And she was like, well, girl, come on down there tonight. And Candy was like, girl, I gotta wash this stuff off my face. I can't come tonight. But Marlo says it takes a village. She wants them to work together and let the boys see what a family unit is like, you know, at Candy's house. And because it's just Marlo. She's a single mother. She just is. And it's got to be hard for her, especially when they're not your biological kids. I get it. I totally understand it. We move to the next scene. We dropping it with Drew, but Drew can't drop it. Sonya called her on the phone and she invites Sonya out to come drop it with Drew. I say, Sonya, drop it at home. Don't go drop it with Drew. It's all cap. Drew could barely drop it. Barely drop it. But anyway, Ralph tells her that he's planning something special for her and to, you know, open up her calendar because he got something special planned for her. Now, Drew is all giddy like, you got something planned for me, girl. That's what they do when they be doing the wrong stuff and doing all that dirt. But he wants them to put their issues on the back burner and get all back to fixing them. And she was like, yeah, I get that, but I ain't trying to do all that. We need to discuss what's going on. So I'm like, well, she gonna ruin the whole dinner. The next scene, Ty goes to Blaze and he meets up with Ralph and Ross. Ross is Sonya's husband. So Ralph introduced them when Ross comes in, and Ross said he heard Ty was the man to know in the town. I believe it because Ty does have a name around Atlanta. Ty was like, nah, bro, it ain't me. You know how black people be when they trying to be modest. I ain't me, bro. I just be chilling slow motion. Ain't me. All right, Ty, whatever. But Ralph brings up the workout and how they work out together. Ty was like, y'all worked out with athletes, 2 athletes? However you felt it worked out, or how it came out, Ty, that's how it came out. They looked a damn fool, both of them. Ross brings up the fact that he wants kids, and he wants more kids, and he asks Ty how do they deal with their family unit being so busy and being able to have, you know, more kids. And he goes, listen, Candy ass be gone. She busy, but we make it work. So Ross is really serious about these kids. Ty brings up the fact that he had a colonoscopy. And says, look, I'm 58. 48. He was like, y'all young. I get it. But y'all got to start taking care of your health. So Ty had to go get them 2 fingers stuck up his rectum. He wasn't really too fond of that. Men, y'all got to stop that. Y'all don't, bad enough y'all don't like to get checked. Just let the people do what they got to do at this point. Because y'all just doing too much. Ralph brings up, Ty brings up he heard about the assistant and he heard she got a fat ass. Ralph hollers, everybody in Atlanta got a fat ass, and he's not lying. He's not lying. Everybody in Atlanta, except me, got a fat ass. When he lying, I'm going to call him on it. But when he telling the truth, I'm going to stop him. Or I'm not going to stop him for that matter. Everybody in Atlanta got a fat ass. But that's not the point. Ralph tried to sit up there and explain away this stuff to 2 other men, and them 2 other men was just like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Whatever. Even they wasn't buying it. And it's just like, bro, why? Like, why? And at this point, it's just like, again, I hope this is for TV, because y'all look stupid. And your wife. Y'all look crazy. Y'all look dumb. I'm sorry. I just, whatever. Todd poking fun at him, talking about, yeah, because she the only masseuse or massage therapist in the city. Because that was Ralph's whole excuse. I couldn't find a massage therapist. Them people not buying that. But they talked about his response of, I'm a guy. Todd said, I'm going to start using that for everything. Well, I ain't put the toilet seat down because I'm a guy. I'm a guy. They just kind of poked fun at him. And it was just like, I wouldn't even give him the energy. Todd brings up his Jersey apartment and basically says how Candy don't like it. And basically she a hater, whatever the case may be. And you know, husbands bashing wives. That's what they do. We don't care about it. We move to the next scene. Marlo has both her management personnel at the house. Apparently her management people are husband and wife. But she uses them to help her raise the boys. Like she calls them for whatever. Because little Michael, that's the one who's going to homecoming, he told her he gonna just call her Kai. And Kai was like, baby, back in my day, you could have never just called somebody by their first name. You had to put a handle on that. Kai was like, well, this is 2022, Kai. Michael said that. This is 2022, Kai. It is what it is. Marlo said, I wish the hell he would call me by my first name. But Marlo goes into depth of how important it is to have both of them there, because one time she said the little boy said something wasn't right down there. She was like, don't show me, I don't want to hear about it. She called the girl Kai's husband, and he basically has been a good help for her. I like that for Marlo. I really do like that for Marlo. This Muncie side of Marlo has been really good, and this is what we've been needing to see. Because Marlo has only been coming on the scene to read. But I do feel like we do need to see another side of Marlo. So Marlo decides to teach Michael how to dance at the homecoming. And Michael is just like, this is so awkward and so weird. He goes upstairs to get ready. And Marlo lets us know how her childhood was. Basically, she said her mother was on drugs and used to be high all the time. High all the time to keep you off my mind. Ooh. That was Marlo's mouth. Marlo said it was to the point where doggone, what do you call it? Foster care was her safe haven, child, because the mom was higher than the cost of living, okay? So, but Marlo says that, she did a flashback picture of her prime, and Marlo had her hair fried, down, laid to the side like this Wanda do, she had her finger waves, her spiral curls, and her bump and her twist, back in the day, that's what the girls used to wear. But Marlo let us know that she got her clothes from this place called Sherry's or something, which was the place to get your stuff from. And Marlo said all she wants to do is give memories to her nephews and make sure that they have things that she did not have. Well, nephew finally comes downstairs and she's so excited. Marlo has never been so excited and so proud. And she, I'm here for it, Marlo. You deserve it. You deserve to have that love given and give that love to somebody else. I'm here for it. Drew dresses up for her date night. Now, first of all, Drew, you look like if Beyonce had just had her twins yesterday and was going on tour. That dress was hideous. I don't care what nobody said. Where the hell was you going making all that noise, all that clink, 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 clink? Didn't like it. Hated it. Hated it. I didn't like it. Say what I said. I don't care. Fight me in the comments. It was cute, but I felt like it wasn't for the occasion. Number one, they just going to do dinner. And then number two, Drew built like a box. Hated it. Didn't like it. But Drew gets dressed up. The glam squad come there to get all caught up and dressed up for this prime. I'm sorry, not this prime, but for this date for her husband to do her dirty again. He has his assistant come and pick her up in the car. She got car service. She's excited. She talks about how he's always done this type of thing for her. They do flashbacks where he do all these nice things. When men typically leave with their wallets, that's because they're deficient in other areas. So yes, he don't mind getting you set up for a date night and make you feel like you've been swept off your feet because he's just trying to soften the blow for when you find out the bullshit. So Drew shows up to this closet. This stove. Apparently, rough homeboy let him rent out the balcony or the rooftop or whatever so he can do the doggone dinner with Drew. Now, I'm not going to lie. The rooftop was beautiful. The rooftop was gorgeous. As you can see behind me, he had roses everywhere. But they sit down and they start to talking and he says, listen, I want us to start over and really focus on us. I've been talking to Dr. Ken, and you know, before my priority was God, my family, then me. But now my priority is going to be God, me, then my family. I was like, what? He says this approach is going to be best for him. Drew asked him, do he feel like that has always been the way things have been set up, basically putting him last? And he goes, yeah, because he's a narc. Say what I said. He probably really do feel like that. But if you can get in the car and go off to Panama City or wherever the hell you went for 3 days and don't tell your wife, then you could not have been putting your family first. Say what I said. But that prompts Drew to bring up what Dr. Ken said. Or no, he says that he's going to get Dr. Ken to talk to Drew so that she can learn how to address a man. Oh, he one of them Kevin Samuels food. Manosphere. Run, Drew. Run. Well, Drew brings up, oh, you want to quote Dr. Ken? Dr. Ken said your ass was crazier than a road lizard. You was a maniac. Now, this triggers dear Ralph. He don't like that. He acts like you don't even know what a maniac is. Look it up. Drew Googles it and it describes him perfectly. So now he feels some type of way. The fact that you brought that up and I did all this, you don't appreciate nothing I do. I'm starting to question why do I even do it. And Drew was like, listen, I do value this. Let me hold your hand. But he don't want to hear it no more. He acting like a little crying like a little girl. I don't want to hear it no more. You said what you said. Drew feels like she should be able to express herself, even if it means making things uncomfortable. All right, I get it. Yes, you should. Should she bring it up on these date nights? If it's not if it's not a thing that happens often, no. But if it does, bring it up wherever you can. Ralph, you're not about to just smooth that stuff over and sweep that stuff under the rug. Drew brings up the assistant again. Ralph was like, she's 50 years old. So we find out the assistant is 50 years old. And it's just like, listen, the girl have an issue with this girl. Like, what's the problem? You should be cutting that off immediately. I'm confused. And it's more or less not just this. It's been other instances that Drew has been going through with you that she needs you to take care of. So Drew gets up and walks away because Ralph said he done had enough. Whatever, girl. She go in the mirror and wipe her little tears, lick her little wounds, and come back out, and Ralph still ain't here for it. Ralph said, you know what? I should have never planned this shit. I regret planning all of this. You won't value it. You don't care. You just selfish. All you care about is you gaslighting. And I'm out. Basically, Ralph got the hell up and left. Poor Drew sitting here looking like this. Now, you done got on your Beyonce outfit all for you to sit here with that ugly ass coat on or wrapped on your shoulders. If this stuff is fake, the girls is going to tear you up on these Twitter streets. I'm telling you now. The girls is going to tear you up and I'm going to be in on it. You got to know that because I'm tearing you up for being stupid. So I'm in on it. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this week's episode, girl. I'm not about to play with Drew. My highlight of this episode was Marlo and her Muncie moments. Period. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. At least comment. And I will see you hoes later. Bye.